Hello children, today we are going to read pages 25 to 32 of our English Reader Survival Adventure. But before we begin, I'll give you a recap of the previous lesson. Now in the previous lesson, Biff was able to scare the bear away with the help of her umbrella, and Little Fox caught fish from the river with his hands without any aid like a fishing rod. And Little Fox also made a fire with a bow and stick without any matches. The children cooked the fish and they ate fish and wild berries and chocolate. Now Biff saw some red Indians and she thought that they were surrounded. She again used her umbrella and tried to scare them away. Let's turn to page 25 now. Little Fox laughed and laughed. Everyone laughed. "This is my father," said Little Fox. "He thought I was lost. He was looking for me." "Sorry," said Biff. "You were very brave," said Little Fox's father. "Yes, she frightened the bear," said Little Fox. The children told Little Fox's father about their adventures in the wood. They told him about the trap. He laughed when they told him how the bear was afraid of Biff's umbrella. "It's easy to get lost in the woods," said Little Fox's father. Amy told Little Fox's father about the wagon train. "My mother and father will be worried about me," she said. "They will think I have been killed by a bear." "Don't worry," said Little Fox's father. "We will soon find the wagon train." Alright, if you look at the pictures on page 26 and 27, you can see that there are many red Indians, and these are red Indian tents. And of course, Little Fox's father, he's probably the chief. He's sitting in the center and everyone else is sitting around him. And there's a fire, and Wilf and Chip and Little Fox and Amy, they're all sitting here discussing what their next step should be, because obviously Amy is lost and she wants to find her parents. Let's turn to page 28. In the morning, Little Fox's father found the wagon train. Amy's mother and father were glad that Amy was safe. Well, they were very happy that she was safe. "We looked and looked for you in the woods," said her father. "When we couldn't find you, we thought you had been killed by a bear." "I almost was," said Amy. The wagons were still stuck. "We've been stuck like this for 3 days," said Amy's father. Little Fox looked at his father. "Can't we help?" he said. "Can't we all help pull them out?" Little Fox's father laughed. He spoke to his men. Soon they pulled the wagons out of the mud. At last the wagon train was able to go on. The children watched them for a long time. "I wouldn't like to be on that wagon train," said Biff. "It will be a hard journey. There are no shops to buy food, and there isn't a doctor if they are ill." Alright, now the wagons have been pulled out of the mud and they're on their way. And Amy is on one of the wagons. As you can see, she is waving at Biff and Chip and Wilf and the chief of the Red Indians and Little Fox. And Biff says that she would not like to be on those wagons because, as I told you earlier, the magic key has brought them in some other time. These are olden days, and in the olden days, because these areas, the highways were not developed, so there were no shops on the highway to buy food, and there was no medical help. So Biff thought that if they fall ill, they would not be able to find a doctor, and they have a long way to go. And of course, she wouldn't like to be in Amy's place. The magic key began to glow. It was time for the adventure to end. Biff gave Little Fox the umbrella. "You can use it to frighten away the bears," she laughed. Biff looked at Wilf and Chip. Umbrellas are useful in a survival kit after all, she said. The children liked the survival adventure. The next day they put the tent up. Biff wanted to make Wilf and Chip laugh. "Look what's outside," she said, "and I haven't got my umbrella now." "Oh no," laughed Wilf. "What shall we do? We can't survive without Biff's umbrella." Biff is only joking. You can see in the picture that it's Floppy's shadow. So the children are just having fun, and she's saying, "Oh, look, I don't have my umbrella now to frighten this animal away." And then Wilf said, "Oh no, what shall we do? We can't survive without Biff's umbrella." Well, they're just having fun and they are joking. And this is the end of our story and the end of our book. But I have a question for you. The question is, Little Fox's father said that it's easy to get lost in the woods. Do you agree? If you agree, then think of a few reasons why it's so easy to get lost in the woods. All right, children, enjoy your holidays. Work hard. I'm hoping to see you in school very soon. God bless you all. Goodbye.